force a cancel and delay that, and that's really important. So I think that's what Sen's going to go for here. 12 more Lings on the way. Speed not going to be done yet, though, so usually we see the swell of Zerglings happen after that. Look at him hiding the Lings. So important. So important. MacSed sees a natural. He doesn't see any unusual number of Zerglings, so he's not expecting this at all. He's making another gateway to try to wall off here. 2 more, in fact. He might just make a full wall here. That's going to be so useful. If those Lings had gotten there before this wall was up, it would be like so easy for him to run in and kill MacSed. But with a wall, it's going to be a lot harder. Oh my god, the Sentry's moving out, though, to engage into these Lings. If he's out in the middle of the map when the rest of the Lings come and he gets surrounded, oh my god, that could be disastrous. The Lings, they're going to try to get a flank and prevent... Oh, Speed just finished! That is so huge! He's going to get in and prevent the Sentries from just force fielding, but force field does go off and prevents the majority of the Lings from getting in. Great force fields there by MacSed. Lings trying to target down, and he's just going to full wall. A perfect move. That's exactly what you want to do, or at least, you know, increase your wall off so that the Zealots can wall. And you can just use force fields if you need. Lings trying to engage in, but they're really not able to get a good engagement and a good surround, but they're just going to target fire down the gateway. No, they're not. They're going to try to run in. They're trying to kind of squeeze by, but the Sentry blocks him. A force field blocks him off. And Sen is forced back, and keep in mind, that attack could have been like 12 drones or more. And instead they're Lings, and they're not doing damage. So great play here by MacSed, putting him pretty far ahead in this game. 31 drones to 27 31 probes to 27 drones it was, but Sen is going to be able to catch up. Just pump out drones with that double queen inject here. Looks like he wants to be able to take a third base as well with that drone. Now that he's, you know, kind of consented. Okay, my opponent is able to take a natural. I can't do anything about it. MacSed up to 5 gateways here. And he's going to get a forge for upgrades, maybe some cannons to defend against counterattacks. And there's the third on the way from Sen. So can MacSed just go for a big gateway timing to counter this? The relation and timing is so far off in terms of like when Warp Gate finished compared to when the third is coming up from Sen. Like the third is so late compared to Warp Gate finish. So Sen, you're really not going to have the macro coming off that third base that you normally have against this type of gateway attack. So this could be extremely effective. Like he's not even going to have roaches. He doesn't even have a roach warren. He's making spines now. All he has is speedlings. He's mining gas 3 at a time, but hasn't used the gas for anything. No roach warren, no Evo chamber, no lair. I'm really worried for Sen. I don't see how he can hold this off. I think he invested too much into that speedling attack, or, you know, yeah, I guess it was when he just had speed finishing. And MacSed just defended it too well with that SimCity and force fields, and I don't see how you can deal with this many sentries and this many gateways without roaches, or without a lot of speedlings with a good surround. And the roach warren's only a third of the way done. Oh, is he going to be able to get a surround on these units? That would be huge. Might just go for the forward pylon. Might just go for a counterattack play, but there's a full wall. Actually, there's not a full wall, but there's a Zealot and Sentry. That's as good as a full wall. Won't be able to do anything there. He's going to pick off a pylon, but there's already a forward pylon up here from MacSed, so this third base is going to be forfeit. Oh, bad timing for the Spine Crawlers move on the low ground. Why move on the low ground anyways? Engage on the ramp where the Porthouse is going to get choked up, but I guess this way you can get a better surround with your speedlings. Force fields go down. The sentries taking some damage, but great force fields keeping those sentries alive when they got surrounded pretty badly there. You're just going to keep warping in stalkers. The Spine Crawlers trying to reposition themselves. Awkward positioning, though. You might just be able to run by. No. He's going to engage and pick them off while one is unburrowed. Queen going to help out here. Roaches as well, but the Queen dies immediately. Not the best micro there. Ling's going to die as well, and it's looking like this is too much for Sen to deal with. MacSed's army just getting too scary here. Roaches are popping out of some of the larvae that was left over from that hatchery finishing, but those are going to be picked off for free here. They're at 0-0 compared to the 1-0, which is done for MacSed. And MacSed with this, was it still 5? Yeah, just 5 gateway timing attack. Just doing too much damage. He's got quad gas, so you can make a lot of sentries here, no problem. He's getting blink, actually, to, you know, help continue the effectiveness of this attack. Guardian Shield going down. He's going for this engagement. Are we going to see force fields? He doesn't have a lot of energy, but he's got enough that he could drop a couple. There's a couple force fields going down. Pretty decent, but he left a huge hole that lets all the roaches run by, so the force fields end up not doing anything, actually. But he's going to warp in more stalkers. Get ready for another attack. Maybe he's waiting. He wants to be tentative. The worst thing you could do at this moment is get overconfident, go for engagement, get surrounded by drones, and lose your stalkers right before blink completes. So he's trying to be really careful and make sure he actually gets that critical upgrade. And he's getting +2 as well, which makes a huge difference. He's getting 2 more gateways, going up to 7 gate. 7 gate +2 blink. Great build. And, oh, 3 more gateways, in fact. Going up to 8 gate. Wow. Really going for it. I don't know what Sen can do, man. He just doesn't have the economy, doesn't have the production. Doesn't have the tech. He's got 1,000 minerals in the bank, which not a big deal when you're on 3 base and you're at like 170 food, but when you're at 96 food, under the food of a Protoss, those 1,000 minerals just could be more units. You know, yeah, you don't have a lot of gas, but at least make some more speedlings. Maybe take a third gas. Force field's going down. Maxed trying to be really careful. He's got blink, but not +2. 3 additional gateways now completing, so he'll be able to warp in 8 units at a time. He's going to set up closer forward pylons, so he doesn't have to warp in all the way back here. Good move. Always good move as Protoss when you're pushing forward. Continue adding closer forward pylons. But he can't deal with these creep tumors, so can't really get rid of the creep spread. He doesn't have a robo. Be cool if he made a cannon right here and use that vision to kill this creep tumor, but I doubt he'll do that. Just going to make units and end the game. He's being so careful and tentative here. Keep in mind, look at him dancing. He knows he's won. Max said every moment he waits is more time to get +2 and more time for his sentries to build up energy. He doesn't mind waiting at all. He is totally happy to sit back and wait. That's why he's being so patient with this push and making sure that he engages on the ramp where the roaches and lings can't get a lot of surface area, as opposed to out in the open where the lings can maybe get a better surround. But now he's going to go for the engagement. Force is going down. Not the best force fields, but he's out of energy, so it's understandable. No Guardian Shield. Roach is going to pick off the sentries, but that's about it. The Stalkers should be able to link back. And Maxed should be able to take this game and bring us to game 4. Roach is all getting slaughtered here. Stalker is not taking too much damage with their great blink micro. And there's the GG. Maxed brings it back to 2-1. Now the question is, guys, are we actually going to see a miracle 3-2 comeback after being down 0-2? Or is Sen going to be like, all right, guys, I 6-pooled. I lost because I 6-pooled. Relax. I'm going to win game 4. Don't worry about it. It'll be no problem. I'll do some cocky move, like drop 5 proxy hatches in your base. I don't know if that's his mentality or not, guys, but I can only imagine. We'll be back with game number 4, though, to find out after this quick commercial break.